Hey guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? I had to come up here. Okay. I don't know if you guys are watching this, probably not, because most of you probably don't subscribe or I don't know, don't have News Nation on your watch list. But there Biden's gonna be speaking live at this event. I'm gonna just start streaming it. So you guys can start listening to this, but they have had full-blown rappers, Fat Joe, E40 was there. They're having a party, y'all. Like it is like they are in full blown celebration mode. Um so yeah, I don't know. Why is my camera? Hold on one second. Let me see if I can get this clear. My camera's a little blurry. I don't know why my camera's blurry, but anyways, they're in full-blown celebration right now. Okay. So I'm just pulling up the live right now so you guys can watch this shit because you can't not watch it. So give me just a second because I just have to set up the live stream on the back end. And then we will go live. Joe's not up there yet. There's some governors up there talking and tap dancing right now. I'm trying to see why. Let me see if this will make it focus. Yeah. No. No. Sorry, guys. Trying to get my camera to focus. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. One more minute. One more minute. Almost ready. Almost there. Okay. Here we go. I don't care who watches this right now. It's not about who's live with me. I just want you guys to see this. Full blown Delulu land. How many of those people you think are paid to be there? Why is she up there?
Wow, what a great crowd. Let's hear. And what great music. Let's hear it for Fat Joe and E40. So it's great to be with you all. So, some of you may have heard the story that I didn't agree to marry Joe until the 5th time he asked me. But the truth is, I'm in the dark. So I'm going to repeat that line because I think it's the most important. I loved him from the start. I saw in him then the same character that I see in him today.
Look at his face.
And even though he has faced unimaginable tragedies, his optimism is undaunted. His strength is unshakable. His hope is undeterred. And over the last few years, Joe has helped heal our country, helping us all recover from the chaos of the last administration. We don't choose our chapter in history, but we can choose who leads us through it. moment, with these perils the world is facing, there is no one that I would rather have sitting in the Oval Office right now than my husband. What you saw last night on the debate stage was Joe Biden, a president with integrity and character, who told the truth. And Donald Trump told lie after lie after lie. Oh, you're good. You're so good. This election is about you. Joe is fighting for the families here in North Carolina and across America who are working hard to find a secure place in the middle class. The moms who worry that their daughters will grow up in a country with fewer rights than we had. And as a teacher, I'm always proud. Love the teachers who are here. I'm always proud of the way that Joe fights for educators, like our next speaker, Eric Fitz.
Is Joe even going to talk?
Eric is a former school principal, public school principal. And he now works at Wake County Public Schools. Making sure teachers get the support they need so that students can thrive. Eric, thank you for all that you do for your fellow educators and students, your family, and your community. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage, Eric Fitz.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is amazing. Never could have imagined standing right here before you. Well, my name is Eric Fitz, and I'm a proud father, proud educator, within here in Raleigh, North Carolina. Last night, I watched with pride as President Biden won the debate and put forward.
What? He did not win this debate.
He put forward a clear vision for making life better for our families. And Donald Trump made it very clear he's focused on retribution and revenge.
I'm telling you, they're in delusion, y'all.
But what amazed me most was that President Biden that we saw last night on the debate stage was the same Joe I had the pleasure of sharing a meal with a few months ago, right in my home with my son, Christian Carter.
I'm going to put Landon so there's not any.
When we sat at my dinner table, I was able to share with him how grateful I was for his leadership and for his compassion. President Biden, I told him forgiving. By forgiving the loans, that enabled me to become the educator that I am today. President Biden changed my life for the better and for the lives of my sons. With the debt erased, which I would have been paying on for decades, I'm able to save for my son's college pursuits. I'm able to invest in their futures and support their dreams. What struck me most about our conversation with President Biden was the way that he listened. He made all of us feel seen, heard, and valued. Afterwards, my sons told me they would never forget hearing the president say to them how proud he was of them. My children are one of the most important things to me in this world, and that's something President Biden and I share. I know who Joe is. He's a dad. He's a leader. He's a good man. He wakes up every day fighting to make sure that my sons and all of our children have the future that they deserve. I'm proud Joe Biden is our president.
What is it to be proud about?
I know, right?
So whether he is fighting for our rights on the debate stage, protecting democracy on the world stage, or eating burgers with me in my house in Raleigh,
he's the guy that Biden did that
Joe
commercial
Biden is
with.
a good and decent man who fights
They
for
were
our
eating
families
fried
every
chicken.
day. President Biden shows up for everyday North Carolinians, and North Carolina is ready to show up for him in November. We need to send him right back to the White House.
Like,
so now,
what is
please
there to
join
be
me in
clapping
welcoming
about?
our guest of
I'm
honor,
lost.
Here we go.
North Carolina.
Let's see if the
President
cold is
of the
still
United States,
affecting him.
Joe Biden.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you, North Carolina. I'm gonna get in trouble with my mom looking down in heaven if I don't say, please excuse my back. I apologize. It's good knowing you have my back. Eric, thank you for that introduction. We had a wonderful time spending time with your sons, Christian and Carter. They're going to grow up to be incredible young men. You would have been really impressed the way they talked about their dad, how informed they were about what was going on. I was truly impressed. I ate 2 hamburgers. A special thanks to Roy and Kristen Cooper. Roy, you've been a great governor. Makes it all the more important that North Carolina elected a great governor to replace you,
I can't
Josh
hear you very well,
Stein.
November.
When I'm reelected again with your help, I want you to know that I'm not promising not to take Roy away from North Carolina. Where they're coming out, I don't know. And thanks to all the state and local leaders here today, the great musicians and entertainers who performed earlier. Folks, let me tell you why I'm here in North Carolina. I'm here for what?
They're drowning out a heckler.
That's okay. That's okay. I'm here in North Carolina for one reason, because I intend to win this state in November. You're going to see that.
He is not going to win this thing.
I think we are.
I can't hear you.
And Roy's right. We win here, we win the election. And here's how we're going to do it. We're going to stand up for the women of America. We're going to restore Roe v. Wade as the law of the land. We're going to stand up for the right to vote. We're going to stand up for Medicare and Social Security. We're going to fight for child care, paid leave, and elder care. We're going to keep lowering the cost for seniors, but for single America. We're going to keep protecting the Affordable Care Act, which is why more than 40 million Americans have health insurance today. We're going to protect our children and get the weapons of war off our streets. We're going to provide clean drinking water, affordable high-speed internet, quality education for every child in America. We're going to secure our border and protect legal immigration. And unlike the other guy, we're going to stand up to dictators like Putin, because America bows to no one. No one ever. Folks, and we're going to keep dealing with the climate crisis.
Every time they chant that, you guys, they are drowning out the sound of hecklers in the background, just so you know.
More than anything, we're going to preserve, protect, and defend our democracy. Because more than anything else, that is what is this election. Your freedom, your democracy. America itself is at stake. Now, folks, I don't know what you did last night, but I spent 90 minutes on the stage debating a guy who has the morals of an alley cat. Did you see Trump last night? My guess he set, I mean it sincerely, a new record for the most lies told in a single debate. He lied about the great economy he created. He lied about the pandemic he botched, killing millions of people. He closed businesses, schools, losing their people all over this country. America was flat on its back. So I told Trump that he was just one of two presidents in American history who left office with fewer jobs than he started. Herbert Hoover was the other one. That's why I call him Donald Herbert Hoover Trump. And then he lied about how great he was for veterans. But then I told him how he had called the veteran and given their lives in the country in World War I and refused to go to the. He called them suckers. Denied rescue. I believe the fourth Marine General, Chief of Staff John Kelly said that, or disgrace defeating a lying Donald Trump. My son was one of those people. Not a World War, but a debate. Folks, look. How about the fact that 44 How about the fact that's okay. How about the fact that 40 out of his 44 top advisors, including the vice president, aren't supporting him this time around? The people who know him best, 40 of them said, I will not support the man I work for this time around. It tells you a lot about the person who knows him. Look, he lied about how great he was on crime. I had to remind him that he oversaw a record increase in murder rates in 2020. On my watch, violent crime has hit a 50-year low. There's more to do with a 50-year low. And then I pointed out that the only convicted criminal on the stage last night was Donald Trump. When I thought about his 34 felony convictions, his sexual assault on a woman in a public place, his being fined $400 million for business fraud, I thought to myself, Donald Trump isn't just a convicted felon. Donald Trump is a one-man crime wave. He's got more trials. He's got more trials coming up. Time for that.
Not to say so.
Look, the thing that bothers me maybe most about him, he has no respect for women or the law. He doesn't. And then his biggest lie, lied about how he had nothing to do with the insurrection of January 6th. We all saw with our own eyes. We watched it on television. Thousands in his direction attacked the Capitol. We saw that. The Capitol ransacked.
Okay, well, you can go ahead and talk about he must have not have gotten the notice about what the Supreme Court just decided.
He couldn't have.
Did you want to say something?
I said he couldn't have got the notice.
Did you want to say something else?
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you hear
now I
me?
can hear you.
I'm like, he must ain't got
Yeah.
to notice about that or about that whole stuff that they voted on last week with the trials and stuff.
Yep.
That
Yep.
that whole
He
quote
has
unquote
no idea what he's talking about.
34 convicted stuff that's gonna get thrown out.
Yeah, it is. It's going to get thrown out. Now the Supreme, if you guys haven't heard, the Supreme Court ruled in favor of January 6ers not being prosecuted as heavily as they were planning on doing. And Donald Trump is actually part of that. And when I say part of it, it's because he was facing the same prosecutions if they had
And I,
not overturned it.
and also I was gonna be petty and say in the future, anybody that called Trump a convicted villain, he should sue them for defaming
Defamation.
defamation.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
that's what that
I know,
is.
right? No, he probably wants to stay out
All
of court.
that.
It's just Trump's seen his fair share of courts already. All right, I'm gonna play this now.
Okay.
The mob hunting for Speaker Pelosi. Gallows literally set up for Mike. Sat in the dining room office. He sat there for 3 hours. He did not a single thing to stop it. Nothing. Nothing at all. And now he wants to pardon all those. For all his lies, we learned some important truths about Donald Trump last night. We learned he's still proud of being the person who killed Roe v. Wade. We learned he's proud of the pain that is inflicted on America's women. We learned he still believes that politicians, not doctors and women, should make decisions about the woman's health. We learned that if he's elected again and the MAGA Republicans pass a national ban on abortion, he will sign it.
No, they not.
Donald Trump says he thinks overturning Roe v. Wade was a beautiful thing. I think it was a nightmare. No, I really mean it, a nightmare. And I made it clear again last night that if you elect me and Kamala, you give us the Democratic Congress, we will make Roe v. Wade the law of the land again.
But you the president, vice president now, so what the fuck?
What'd you say?
I said, but they the president and vice president now, but we can continue.
Yeah. Why does he keep calling it the law of the land?
I don't know, and they just cheering like the idiots that they are.
Yeah. Those people for sure have to be paid to be there because you notice they're all young people.
Yeah, that's how they target these young people.
Yep.
Because they know a lot of young people are stupid.
Yep. For sure. All right, let's continue.
He continued to lie. He said, I quadruple taxes. Where the hell has he been? Which is a simple lie. I didn't raise a tax on anyone in America that made less than $400,000 a year. And I won't in my second term either. We learned that Trump, who had the largest deficit of any president in 4 years because of the $2 trillion tax cut to the super wealthy, we learned that Trump wants to give another giant tax cut for the very wealthy and the biggest corporations. This time, $5 trillion, not a joke, $5 trillion. To pay for it, he's going to cut Medicare and Social Security. He'll cut health care. He'll do it all. With millions of working middle-class Americans all pay for another tax cut for the very wealthy. Then, to add insult to injury, he wants to raise taxes on the average family $2,500 a year. What amounts to a new 10% sales tax on all products imported in America. That's his new plan for food, coffee, candy bars, and so much more. It's going to raise the tax on the average family $2,500 a year. The most dangerous thing, though, we learned that Donald Trump will not respect this year's election outcome. He's still not respecting the last time out. Well, think about it. Every court in Hernan ruled that it was a fair election. He's still denying it, still telling lies. 3 times Trump was asked last night by the moderators, would he respect the election results if he lost this time? 3 times he refused to answer. 3 times. Folks, Donald Trump refused to accept the results of 2020. We all saw what happened on January the 6th. It's a direct consequence of that. It was an international embarrassment. By the way, as I go to these international meetings, I know every major world leader. I literally, because I've been around, as you might have noticed. But they asked,
and they're just cheering.
Real.
They're idiots.
It caused a constitutional crisis and international embarrassment. Now, Trump is making it clear that if he doesn't win this time, there will be, in his words, bloodshed. Bloodshed. No president has ever said anything like that. No president. His words, not mine. We're going to let Donald Trump attack our democracy again? I don't think so. Folks, we've come a long way. Inject bleach in our skin. And COVID is not that dangerous.
He never said
Today we have the strongest economy without exception. 15 million jobs. 800,000 manufacturing jobs. Unemployment under 4% for a record 2 years in a row. Historic Black and Hispanic unemployment down. Historic creation of small businesses in Black and all communities across the nation, particularly in rural areas. Historic economic growth. Inflation has dropped from 9% to 3% and is still going down. I know we have more to do to get prices down. We have to take on corporate greed. They're making twice the profit they were before the pandemic.
It's not corporate greed, it's your politics.
We got to make housing affordable, provide child care, make the tax code fair. 16 Nobel winners of the Nobel Prize have looked at my economic plan this week. They've issued a report. And Trump's plan. Here's what they concluded. They said that my plan would continue to grow the economy and bring down inflation. 16 Nobel laureates. And that Trump's plan would send the nation into recession and inflation soaring through the roof. Well, let me put this. Stay out. Well, folks, I don't walk as easy as I used to. I don't speak as smoothly as I used to. I don't debate as well as I used to. But I know what I do know. I know how to tell the truth.
Right.
I know.
As he lies.
And I know how to do this job. I know how to get things done. And I know, like millions of Americans know, when you get knocked down, you get back up. I'm the truth. Our economy in the depths of the pandemic to where it is today, the strongest economy in the world. I know what it'll take to bring this economy to everybody. I know what it'll take to rally the world to stand up against Putin and defend freedom, not yield to him. And I know it'll take to keep the world safe and free for the years ahead. Folks, I give you my word as a Biden, I would not be running again if I didn't believe with all my heart and soul I can do this job. Because quite frankly, the stretch line. Donald Trump is a genuine threat to this nation. He's a threat to our freedom. He's a threat to our democracy. He's literally a threat to everything America stands for. Look, he doesn't understand what I think all of you do. America is the finest, the most unique nation in the world. We're the only nation in the world, and I mean this sincerely. It's a fact statement, not a hyperbolic statement. It's fact. We're the only nation in the world built on an idea. Another nation on the geography, another religion. But we're built on an idea that we're all created equal. Deserve to be treated equally throughout our lives. We've never fully up and I'll be damned in the year 24, 2 years. Just 2 years before the 250th anniversary of our Declaration of Independence, that I'll let Donald Trump walk away from it. I give you my word. I give you my word as a Biden. We're still a nation. I believe we're still a nation that believes in honesty and decency and treating people with respect. I still believe we're a nation that gives everyone a fair shot and leaves nobody behind. We're still a nation that gives hate no safe harbor. And we're still the beacon to the world. We can never give up what makes America, America. Donald Trump is motivated by revenge and retribution. Well, revenge and retribution never build a damn thing. You and I, we Americans are a nation of hope. There's possibilities. That's what he's building. Our day. The choice of election is simple. Donald Trump will destroy our democracy. I will defend it. So, folks, are you with me? Donald Trump's the first president I've heard of that's stood up and run for president having been one term. America's a failing nation. Where the hell does he think he is? I'm serious. I don't know a president wouldn't trade places with America in a heartbeat. He's dead wrong. America's not a losing nation. America's winning. As I stand here today, I can honestly say I've never been more optimistic about America's future in my whole career. We just have to remember who we are. We're the United States of America. Nothing beyond our capacity. Nothing together. You got it. Well, may you all, and may God protect our troops. Let's go get them, North Carolina. She finally did marry me.
Wow. Okay. Well,
That was a complete shit show.
go ahead. Another one, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the point of that was. You know, again, he's got a really young group of people behind him, and I was watching it earlier. They had E40 was there, Fat Joe was there. They had a DJ playing hip hop music. It was clearly meant for young people. Um, but I don't know. I don't know if they said, "Hey Joe, go out there and save this shit, otherwise you're done." Maybe. I don't know.
But I still don't see him being a candidate either. I don't. I don't see it.
Sorry, if you were talking, we didn't hear you because it was muted.
I don't see them being being the candidate for them either. I just don't.
No, no. It's going to be nearly impossible. And I think that this, like I said, I don't know. I was actually thinking this was going to be his like, "Hey guys, I've decided not to run" speech. That's what I thought this was going to be, and that's why I wanted to go live. But it was just another. I don't know. It was like his second chance. Maybe they gave him the good drugs. Maybe somebody brought the good coke today. Um, he was a little more lively. He was a little more lively.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because this shit yesterday, that shit was terrible. That shit was bad.
Right. Well, I don't know. I don't know if maybe he was nervous yesterday and then like all that plus the medication they have to give him to get him to like do anything. Um, maybe metabolized quickly because of his nerves and his system. Because the second round, he clearly got something put in him. He was up a little bit, not good. He was just up in spirits a little bit, and then he quickly declined again. So yeah, I don't know. This is really weird, but it's upside down world, Marlandon, because the View is now semi backtracking on him. Um, the thing with the Supreme Court, they're overturning or not overturning, but they're siding with the J6ers in a way. CNN, you know,
It makes you wonder.
makes you wonder for sure. But anyways, we'll talk about it more tonight. Suni and I will be on tonight with another show
Yeah.
to go over everything. I didn't want to really come up here to talk or anything like that. I just wanted to come up here to live stream because I know a lot of people were messaging me and they're like, "Where are you watching this?" Because it was nowhere on my algorithm. I just was on TikTok and found it.
Yeah.
So
I'm kind of glad I missed when the celebrities was there.
I'm sure you can go back and watch it. It was kind of funny. I was
Yeah.
like, E40. Anyways. All right. Well, we'll see you tonight. Are you going to be watching tonight?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Thanks everybody for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.